I'm Grant Barcheck for Uniontown High School News. 1 year ago, the Gismondi Center for Media Arts Studios went dark as mandatory school closings were enforced due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It has been a year, and we are working to reimagine our news broadcast in a safe and social distance format. Before we move forward, however, we wanted to take a moment to look back and highlight the changes, resiliency, and moments that shaped 2020 for our teachers, students, and staff.
The cast and crew of the musical Little Shop of Horrors, under the direction of Mr. Wilson and Mr. Durso, rehearsed for months for our show. On opening night, we received the news that it would be our one and only performance. The phrase, "the show must go on," has never been more true. We are pleased to announce that our Media Center interns, Grant Barcheck, Dalton Grimes, Alec Eitner, and Payton Hostetler recorded and edited the performance and gifted a DVD copy to every member of the cast. If you are part of the show, please contact Mr. Wilson to receive your DVD. Here are a few highlights from the one and only live performance.
Someone tell me I still can get out of here. Someone give me my shelter or I'll run to here. Show me how and I will get out of here. I'll start climbing up here and get out of here. Someone tell me I still can get out of here. Someone tell me that I'm stuck here. TV showing me well to get out of here. Take the cover and well and get out of here.
The UHS Drama Club is excited to announce that it will be holding a socially distanced audition of the week of March 15th for a small play and musical. Visit uhsband.weebly.com for details. The 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee will be held on May 20th and May 22nd at 7 o'clock p.m.
Class of 2020 graduate Ty Burdar continued our newscasts virtually during quarantine, setting up a makeshift studio in his garage. We appreciate his work to keep us informed when we were unable to be together.
Virtual ceremonies were held for the National Honor Society induction and the Senior Scholarship Award ceremony. Seniors announced their future plans from home in our annual Decision Day video produced by Media Center intern Ashlyn Barcheck. For the first time, a social distance graduation ceremony was held for the class of 2020. You can view the full ceremonies on our UHS Talk channel on YouTube.
Over the summer, our administrative and technology teams worked overtime to add close to 3,000 devices to our network, as well as improving our Wi-Fi connectivity. The Canvas Learning Management System was adopted, and teachers worked to build their online classrooms. We would like to thank the faculty and staff for their work in adapting to so much change so quickly.
The track, softball, and baseball teams had the devastating loss of their spring seasons. Fall sports athletes held their breath as schedules were uncertain and delayed. The golf team finished with an undefeated season and earned the AAA section championship. Adina Regula, Gage Bruggert, and Logan Voitish competed in the WPIAL championship, and Adina tied for 13th place. Volleyball and soccer teams were also able to compete. The band performed one field show and recognized senior band members. The football team announced they will play an independent schedule for the 2021 season. Congratulations to new head coach Mr. Jeffries and first assistant coach Mr. Kaufman. Hope Trimmer ran in the cross-country state championship, coming in 10th place while suffering an injury just before crossing the finish line. Media Center intern Cody Loudon interviewed Hope about her race. Here is a clip from the interview.
When did you begin running?
I started running in 7th grade, but I didn't do cross country until 8th grade. I think the summer before my freshman year was when I really became a runner truly, because I started distance running, and I think that was when I started becoming.
So through all this work and these things you went through, and like you finally made it to states, which was one of your goals that you said you wanted to accomplish. How did it feel once you finally made it?
It felt amazing because it had been my goal since my first year of high school. And I wasn't able to go last year because I was having some issues at the end of the season, and I wasn't able to make it to states. So it just felt like I had finally accomplished this goal that I've been working towards since I was a freshman.
Watch the complete interview on the UHS Talk YouTube channel. Coach Kaczmarski earned his 300th win with the boys basketball team. The girls basketball team played as well, to a limited capacity. The swim team had 5 members compete in the WPIAL Championship. Dalton Grimes, Logan Voitish, Jacob Schiffbauer, Colby Voighton, and Josh Miller. Congratulations to Logan for placing 13th in both the 100 fly and 200 IM, and to Jacob for placing 16th in the 200 IM.
Birdie Smith, Grant Barcheck, and Malcolm Patton participated in the Williams Hometown High Q quiz competition virtually. They won the first round with a perfect score and will move on to compete in the second round.
Art students Michaela Cameron, Evelyn Keitlinger, Jocelyn Jeffries, Catherine Wallace, Abby Stevenson, and Anna George won the State Farm Billboard competition and had their original design posted on a local billboard during quarantine.
We moved in and out of remote and in-person learning as our local COVID numbers began to increase just before the holidays. Many of our student families worked tirelessly at local hospitals or as essential employees in other businesses. Many lives in our area were lost, and families will never be the same. We would like to take a moment to honor the work of the hands that cared for patients, as well as a moment of silence to remember those lives that were lost. As we look back over the past year, we stop to ask, what will you most remember? Perhaps it was the 9 weeks became pass or fail. Maybe it was the NBA announcing their season was canceled. You might remember people standing outside windows of nursing homes to see loved ones. Maybe it was a drive-by birthday celebration or decorations in the windows of homes. It could be empty calendar days as activities and appointments disappeared. Or it could be learning how fragile we all are. We hold space for the hardships that each one of us endured. We hope that you can remember what you lost, what was gained, and what you've learned. We asked some students about their year in this featured video.
My name is Avery Anderson.
Brock Sennett.
Caitlin Michelangelo. Claire White. Evelyn Keitlinger.
Jack White.
My name is Andrew Maher.
It was cool. A disgrace.
Disaster.
It was pretty disappointing.
Bad.
Strange. Really interesting. Crazy. Being able to see everybody and being able to have like legitimate conversations with other like classmates and teachers. I miss actually understanding the topic of the class, I guess, and I miss seeing people.
Interactions with other people.
Enjoy it while you have it and don't wish it away.
Just to be yourself, honestly, and find the right friend group for you.
Always pay attention in class and get your work done.
My advice, have some fun. Let loose. You only got 4 years in high school, and those are your best moments of your life, so live it up.
We are excited to be back in the studio under the lights and are hopeful for a brighter future. To quote poet laureate Amanda Gorman, there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it. Visit the UHS Talk YouTube channel for future broadcasts. Thank you for tuning in, stay safe, and be well.